Hey guys, welcome back to Curling Chronicles Behind the Scenes. Today we're here with the man behind Craig's curling shoes, Nicko.
So thank you so much for spending time with us, Greg.
Thanks for having me.
It's so great to see you at the first Bonspiel on Dedicated Ice in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
So we got some new shoes to get customized, right? Which are these white Nike Mayos. So would you like to show us step by step how you create these amazing pieces of art?
Yeah, for sure. So, this is a good candidate shoe because it's got a flat sole and there's not a lot of tread to remove. So yeah, basically what we're going to do is we're going to treat the surface so that we can adhere Velcro, loop side Velcro, to the bottom, and then we'll attach the sliders with Velcro and the grippers with Velcro. We'll put a toe coat on it, and you'll be in business. I understand you're going to do some additional customization to these shoes once I get done with it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, speaking of business, why did you decide to make custom curling shoes your business?
Well, you just got done playing against us in this Bonspiel, and so you know that we travel around in Bonspiel a lot. And at one point, our teammate Kurt said, "Do you think you could make these shoes into curling shoes?" And he showed me these shoes that LED light up bottom shoes, and I said, I'll give it a try. So I sourced some Teflon and found some grippers and went out in the garage and started cutting some things and came up with curling shoes for a Bonspiel. And our whole team wore these light up shoes, and it turned out that they were more comfortable than our purpose-built curling shoes, and they were actually faster than the shoes I was wearing at the time. And I thought, hey, this might be something. So I wore them more, and more people saw them and said, hey, could you make me some shoes? And it kind of snowballed from there and turned into a thing.
So I know you've made tons of curling shoes. Almost every Bonspiel I see custom curling shoes, right?
Yeah.
Made by you. So how many pairs do you think you've made since you started?
Well, we started in 2018, and I would think, I don't have an exact number for you, but it's a couple thousand something anyway, 2,000-3,000 shoes, something like that.
So, do you do it all yourself, or do you have some help?
It's a family business right now, so my wife Cindy helps, Ethan helps, Faith helps, but yeah, it's a shop that we run at our house, and Cindy does the inbound, outbound stuff. Ethan does some of the prep work, and I do most of the detail work and the toe coats, and Faith helps with material preps and orders, and yeah, it's just kind of a group effort.
And how long does it take to make one pair of curling shoes?
Yeah, so I guess because we each have different stages of the process, I think all told, probably between an hour and 45 minutes and 2 hours, 15 minutes, something like that. Probably 2 hour average, maybe.
What's the funnest part about making these shoes?
Well, we get to see a lot of variety of shoes, and get some really wacky shoes that come in, and a lot of real conservative shoes. So I think the coolest part, at least what Cindy would say, is that she gets to see a lot of variety of shoes. So she gets some ideas for her next shoes. I think she has something like 9 or 10 pairs now. I lose track, but yeah, I think just seeing the variety of shoes that people come up with.
Where it brings up the
Team. So you make a lot of shoes for different national teams and Olympians. So what was your favorite pair of shoes that you've made, and who are they for?
I think probably the shoes that got the most visibility were probably Matt Hamilton's shoes from 3 seasons ago. They were the What the Pauls. That Dunk What the Pauls, and they were a really loud shoe. They were made up of several different fabric types and colors, and he did a two-tone toe coat on it, and they got a lot of media attention.
So for people who are considering going custom, what do you think, why should they go custom instead of professional curling shoes?
Well, so custom shoes are useful for a few reasons. A lot of people buy them just for the style factor. You're not going to find a lot of options in purpose-built curling shoes. You have a lot more off-the-shelf shoes that you can choose from. A lot of people choose shoes just because they have an odd size. Maybe they're a large size or difficult to fit size. And a lot of people have orthopedic issues. And they need something with a higher insole or something. So you get a wide range of people having different needs or wants for curling shoes, custom curling shoes.
And can you describe the best type of shoe you should get to make into custom curling shoes, and why they should get them, or what shoes should they avoid?
Yeah, so there's some general things to consider, and then there's more specific things depending on your curling style. As I mentioned earlier, flatter sole, and by that I mean something that doesn't, like a running shoe has a big turn up at the heel and at the toe, and it looks like a kind of a rocking horse bottom. Not a great candidate to put flat Teflon on. So you want to find something that has a flattish sole. It doesn't have to be perfectly flat, but flatter the better. Something that has a smoother tread, so nothing with a real aggressive knobby tread like a hiking shoe or something would probably be a bad candidate because it's got big knobs of tread, and we'd have to remove most of that in order to get a good bonding surface for the Velcro. So in general, those are the things you want to look for, aside from the comfort that you like. The other things to consider is your specific needs. Are you a skip? Do you play front end? Do you sweep up on your toes? How flexible do you want that midsole to be? How firm do you want it to be? If you're a tuck delivery, you want to be able to get a lot of flex in that toe. And if you're a flat foot delivery, maybe you want a real solid, firm midsole that doesn't have a lot of lateral flex. So it really depends on the individual.
So have you ever gotten any shoes that's you say like these wouldn't work?
We have had to return a few. We have some guides on the website that says basically the same things that I just said. Look for specific types of shoes. We've gotten some hiking shoes, as I mentioned, and some other things where I just have to contact them and say, we got your shoes. Unfortunately, not really great candidates. I can still make them into curling shoes, but you might not be real happy with the results. And so then give them the option to try a different pair or just go forward.
So in addition to making your shoes custom, what else, other products do you offer?
Well, aside from the custom curling shoes, we also do a DIY kit. So people who want to tackle it themselves can. If you feel extra handy and creative, you can buy a kit from us that has all the components that you need to make your own curling shoes in your garage, provided you have some basic tools like a sander and maybe some tape, and I think that's it. Yeah, really, we include everything else in the kit.
What's something outside of curling that you do for fun that most people don't know?
Curling takes up a lot of my time these days. In the olden days, I used to play a lot of softball and I used to bowl. Curling really does take up a lot of my time now between the shoes and bond spieling and having fun. Really the great part about having this business tied to curling is that we get to travel around, and while working, promoting Craig's Curling Shoes, have fun at bond spiels like we're doing this weekend. Yeah.
So once you get the shoes, what do you do from here?
What we do is we prep the sole, and we have to remove some of the tread and prepare the surface so that we can glue Velcro onto it. Then from there we attach the gripper pods and the sliders, and then finally we put a toe coat on it. In this case, we chose to do a two-tone toe coat. It's got a little scuffing from playing in them, but we chose a green and yellow combination to match the coloring of the shoe, and Cindy added some swirls. So that's an added feature that we can do besides a single color toe coat.
Thank you so much for doing this interview with us, and thank you so much for all your hard work, and I can't wait to get the curling shoes from you.
Yeah, can't wait to see them. We'll get them fixed up for you, and I would love to see the finished product once you get them customized. Yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mark.